Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. Tough times for social conservatives in America. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. In cyberspace, there are scores of vicious political websites that try to destroy people with whom they disagree. Both sides participate, but there are many more left-wing smear sites than right-wing. Enter the presidential race of 2016. Republican candidates are in the smear zone, especially if they speak out against liberal causes. Let me give you 3 examples. Here's Governor Scott Walker talking about abortion.
When I think of the ultrasound picture that Tonette, my wife, and I saw of our first son, who's now going to be 21 this June, it's indistinguishable not to recognize that that's a human life. That's why I'm pro-life.
Now, certainly that is a reasonable position. It's a matter of conscience. Yet the vicious Think Progress website, founded by top Hillary Clinton advisor John Podesta, ran a headline that said, quote, "Scott Walker, doctors should lie to pregnant women to prevent abortions." Now, Governor Walker never said anything close to that. But the Podesta crew doesn't really care. It's all about marginalizing Walker. Recently, Governor Mike Huckabee said this.
I think it's fair to say that Christian convictions are under attack as never before, not just in our lifetime, but ever before in the history of this great republic. We are moving rapidly toward the criminalization of Christianity.
Well, that's very provocative. The governor referring to merchants being forced to do things by the federal government that may run counter to their religious beliefs. In response, the despicable Daily Kos called Huckabee a spittle-flecked idiot doing his best to promote delusional anti-gay conspiracy theories. Finally, there's Senator Marco Rubio.
I don't agree with the notion that some are putting out there, including scientists, that somehow there are actions we can take today that would actually have an impact on what's happening in our climate. Our climate is always changing.
That same day, the Los Angeles Times ran a headline that said, quote, "Marco Rubio says human activity isn't causing climate change." Now, these kinds of attacks have changed politics because the websites know few readers will fact-check the headline. The pipeline works like this. Somebody says or does something, a website distorts the words or actions, takes them out of context. A bigger website like Yahoo, for example, picks it up with a provocative headline. Then the mainstream press grabs it. And again, context and content almost always ignored. Just the accusation is played up. So it's very easy to marginalize anyone with strong opinions. And since the press is overwhelmingly left, it is conservatives who get branded as kooks and extremists. Listen, they don't come any more extreme than Senator Elizabeth Warren. She's a socialist. If she gained power, our whole capitalistic system would be attacked by the federal government. Yet Senator Warren is in demand, a woman of stature. But if a political candidate is pro-life, skeptical of climate change, against gay marriage, or calling for welfare reform, that person is brutally assaulted, branded a bigot, anti-woman, anti-gay, against the poor. And this image stays with them because the news and entertainment industry is simpatico, generally speaking, with the uber-liberal thought. Believe me, I've experienced this for 19 years. I know how vicious the game is. But I can fight back. Others who are smeared cannot. Revolting situation that has affected our republic in a major way. And that's the memo. Now,